such an asshole.
Hello, children. We have a new video camera. Found one. Went to the Best Buy. Did it old school. Went to the place. I said, hey, this is what I want. After I went through that stupid online Amazon purchase. And he's like, this is what you want. I'm like, good. So we'll find out. This will be the first one. Hey, old captain, I would like to get an hour Skype session with you regarding my current situation. I charge $200 minimum. I don't care if you come online and you fart once and you hang up. It's $200. And then it's $200 per hour after every half an hour. So again, I strongly recommend, if you'd like to save money, to do the email or video response. I'm a 35-year-old Chinese guy from Singapore. 3 years ago, after I finished my mandatory service in Singapore, I was rather lost. I did public speaking training with kids, but it wasn't profitable. How the fuck would you know? What wisdom did you have at that point? Why would anyone listen to you? You had no experience except for the mandatory service in Singapore. So I decided to pursue a diploma in counseling. Again, I ask, why you? What wisdom do you have? Are you a grizzlied old Vietnam War vet? Did you fight Chiang Kai-shek's rebels in the Taiwanese Civil National War back in 1945? Oh no, you're just a dumb shit kid. Thinking, you sound very American. You sound like you come from an affluent family. Because this is just work avoidance. That's all this is work avoidance. But it's pretty useless now. I thought of it because I can't get a job with it. I then decided to do B2B sales. B2B, yeah, bro, dude, you're totally American. Put on my hat backwards, yeah. Till now, but it wasn't much of a strong skill either. So I'm having a dilemma. I'm pursuing a major computer science. This is the first intelligent idea you've come up with. As it's in demand as of current, and started to research and analyze after I read your book, Worthless. Good man. Just thinking whether I'm too old to get a major, but I am sick of my current job situation of job hopping every 3 months. Now, you are only 25. 1, you're not that old. 2, you're never too old. Because it's like, well, what are you going to do? Let's say too old is determined to be 35. Okay. Well, what are you supposed to do? Just sit there with your thumb up your ass, pursuing worthless degrees for the remaining 35, 40 years of your life? I mean, if you're on the verge of death, yeah, why waste your time going to school or getting a trade? Or if you only got 5 years left and you're on some kind of government pension, it doesn't really matter. But this, especially when it comes to IT, I'm old and they discriminate against old people. Maybe if you old people shut the fuck up about being discriminated against, you want to get discriminated against. You don't know what you're talking about. But again, the point is, you're like, okay, what are you going to do? Do you want to keep complaining about that? Same thing, oh, there's HB1 visa guys coming in. Oh, STEM is unemployable. People can't find jobs in STEM. All these people, I'm like, okay, what's your plan B then? Because STEM is still your best option. It's still your best, that's still a good plan. Even though it may not be as good as, say, it was in the early 60s. So you're not too old. I think it's a great idea. Because if you don't do something adult and serious pretty soon here, when it comes to real employment and a real job, you will be job hopping every 3 months. I know I'm a loser that stays with my parents, and I've tried my very best to save up and move out. The rent is really expensive here in Singapore. I will forgive you for living at home in Singapore. Singapore is expensive as hell. I looked at property there one time. I'm like, ha, yeah, no, Cappy ain't got anywhere near the money for that. If I had more Skype sessions, I might. As for now, I'm really tight on cash. I could afford this for a Skype session. So I said, look, don't do the Skype session. It's the so now and I do want to apologize. This is the problem though. If you send it to me, if for whatever reason you can't get a hold of me through Asshole Consulting, and you got to contact me through my CappyCap email, I don't check it as frequently. So this guy has been very patient. And now you've said I've changed my mind on to network engineering getting a CCNA and CompTIA. I'm going to work IT support desk and work my way up to becoming a network or system engineer, full stack network engineer. I think that's just as fine and legitimate as going into computer science. What I would recommend you do in the meantime, if you want to study this a little bit more, make sure you're on the right track. Both fields are fine. Both tracks are perfectly good, legitimate fields. Tune in to Engineered Truth. That's Matt Tran's channel. And he interviews people like, okay, you are a Cisco certified engineer. You are a computer scientist. What do you guys do? What can you expect? If I had to choose one between the other, I'd go the way you're going because you could do this self-certification. You go online, you can take the test. You don't have to go to college. You certainly can go to college, and if you do, nothing wrong with that. Those credits will apply towards another degree if you wanted to get a full degree in computer science or computer engineering. Please, people, don't tell me the difference right now. But this will get you a job a little bit quicker and faster, and you're going to have to get, if you want to go the networking route, you're going to need those certifications anyway. So I do kind of like that. So yeah, I think you're on the right track, and I think let's be very clear about why you wandered in the desert for so long, because you were lazy, all right, and arrogant on top of it. By the way, I get sick and tired of 23-year-olds. I'm a public speaker. What the fuck do you talk about? Having pubes for 33 minutes since you grew them half an hour ago? And like, you're going to help kids? What are you going to help them? Become a loser like you? You got to go achieve shit to like be a public speaker. You have to like have some accomplishment in life, typically that nobody else has done, so that people would tune into you and say, oh, what do you do? Okay, because you do it differently and everything. Like Dave Ramsey, you know, went from this fake salesman dude bro to a financial genius on frugality and no debt. That's a transition. That's a story. Mark Lemonis, I think, he's the guy on The Prophet, and I like that show. He went from daddy's boy to self-made, maybe even billionaire by this time. There's a transition, a journey. Luke Skywalker from, geez, I gotta get the power converters, to like taking out Darth Vader. So you have to go on this similar path before you ever think about stupid shit like that again. And then maybe it'd be worthwhile. But in the meantime, you're going to put your lumps in like everybody else. You're going to work hard, and you're going to come out better in the end of it. It's just that you pissed away 2 to 3 years dicking around with work avoidance. And now and then you find out, which most liberal arts majors never figure out, oh wait, I got to work no matter what I do. Okay. So get cracking. And those are both very good fields you're going into, but seriously, check into Matt Tran's channel. Matt Tran's channel. Just go Engineered Truth and then search within his videos that he's done on whatever job titles or, you know, becoming certified in different network certifications, and you'll learn. That's probably the go-to source, I'd say, to interview and hear what people in the field think about it. So, all right, that's it. You guys got questions? Captain's got answers. Hopefully this video looked great. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.